Congratulations once again to those winning entries in the fall calf class. If you'd like to mark your catalogs, here's your opportunity. Entry 1953 was third in the class, Apples and Waves Fantasy Rain. 1954 was fifth. 1955 was 26th. 1956 was 34th. 1957 was 19th. 1958 was 9th. 1959 was 33rd. 1960 was 8th. 1961, 29th. 1962, 15th. 1963, 14th. 1964 was 31st. 1965 was 6th in the class. 1966, 11th. 67 was 28th. 1968 was 16th. 1969 was 4th. 1972 was 27th. 1974 was 2nd in the class, the 2nd junior, Henkesine Wildside Riot ET. 1975 was 25th. 1976 was 20th. 1977 was 21st. 1978 was 35th. 1979 was 12th. 1980 was 18th. 1981 was 7th, 1982 was 30, 1983 was 24, 1984 was 10th, 1985 32nd, 1986 was 17th, 1987 23rd, 1988 was 13th, 1989 was 22nd, and entry 1990 was the winning entry, Best Bred and Owned and First Junior, Manisha Creek Excite Me EXP. The class now in the ring are the Summer Yearlings. The first place award in this class is presented by Mapleton Valley Farms LLC, Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. The Junior Award is presented by Don Sr. and Donna Bagley, Warren, New Hampshire.
For those of you who would like to mark the top 10 placings in the Brown Swiss Junior 3-year-old cow class, the results are as follows. Entry 2613 was first. She was also bred and owned and best udder. Top B3 Woodford, owned by Top View and Brothers 3 of Watertown, Wisconsin. Entry 2637 was second. Hills Valley Carter Viola, owned by Ken Main and Kenny Joe Mannion of Copake, New York. And entry 2628 was third and first junior, Colebrook Creek DT Alena, owned by Abigail Wilbur of New Hartford, Connecticut. Entry 2635 was fourth. Entry 2611 was fifth and second junior, Twin County Famous Diamond, owned by Dakota J. Fraley of Muncie, Pennsylvania. Entry 2633 was sixth. Entry 2618 was seventh. Entry 2629 was eighth. Entry 2616 was ninth. And entry 2620 was 10th. For complete class results, please visit worlddairyexpo.com. The class now in the ring is the senior 3-year-old cow class. The first place award is presented by Brown Heaven Farm of Verchères, Quebec. Bred and Owned Award is presented by Three Sisters Dairy of Stanley, New York. The Production Rosette is presented by Case IH of Racine, Wisconsin. The Best Udder Rosette is presented by Holstein International and Cattle Collection, Steins, the Netherlands. And the Junior Award is presented by Pinnacle Swiss of Cairo, Michigan.
Judge Ferry has completed his placings in the summer yearling class. Would our junior exhibitors please take a step forward? Third place honors and second junior goes to entry 1994, Trillo Bender Luxurious, shown by Kale, Chase, and Caden Cannon of Dyersville, Iowa. Second place in the class to entry 2005, Lazy M Lars Journey, shown by Lazy M Farm LLC, Michael and Herman Myers, Stitzer, Wisconsin. And winning the class, she's also the first junior-owned animal and bred-and-owned. 2004, Kunku Moscato EXP, shown by Jordan Kuhn of Wauwaka, Indiana. Congratulations. And now to our judge for his comments.
Once again, another extremely deep class from top to bottom out here. But for Mike and myself, when this heifer come in the ring, she really grabs you. She's got such beautiful ring presence when she comes out here. You love that beautiful head and neck, the way she travels throughout the ring. She's long and clean through her head and neck. She's a heifer that's got that beautiful uphill run to her. A heifer, you love that beautiful sweep and angle to her rib structure. You'll love how much capacity she's got all the way through that midsection, a straight line kind of heifer. And following her out in second, this beautiful dark heifer cutting that same pattern, just not quite as much heifer. You love that angularity, that femininity and quality all the way throughout. Another heifer that's that straight line kind of heifer, open rib, clean, flat bone sort. And then just not quite as much calf when you get them in the line, get them side by side as our first prize heifer. Second over third, our third prize heifer, an exceptionally well-balanced heifer, just not quite as clean cut and feminine as our first two heifers, as clean up through that head and neck and quite as clean through those thighs as our first and second prize heifers to get over that pair, but a heifer that travels on a beautiful set of feet and legs. You love that cow power all the way through her front end and that strength and substance through that frame. Third over fourth, a little closer placing, but our fourth prize heifer, we just prefer that way that tailhead sits down in between her pins a little neater for us today. She's a heifer that just a little bit sharper over that shoulder for us today over our fourth prize heifer. Fourth over fifth, again, another heifer that just shows us a little more rise and extension right up through the top of that chine today. She's just a touch crisper over that shoulder, a little bit fuller through that shoulder, that crop region for us today as well. And then fifth over sixth, again, another little bit closer placing for us. But our fifth place heifer just travels out so much more comfortably on those feet for us today. We prefer the shortness of the toe, the depth of heel, that strength of the pastern as she travels throughout the class. But again, another extremely deep class from top to bottom. Congratulations.